All right. So once again, we are back. Been away for a while. It is 7:30-ish on a Sunday night, which means it must be time for another edition of Polk Live in the Man Cave. Do appreciate y'all rocking with us in advance. Appreciate all the support that you all have shown us. We do not take it for granted, and we're very appreciative of it. We are excited about the show tonight because we got alumni. We talking alumni tournament. We talking high school showcase and just catching up since the last time or two that we have been with you all. So before we get started, I want to say what's up to the All State PG. I want to say what's up to the All State coach. What's going on, fellas?
What's up, Coach? What's up?
Hey man, we
Happy to be back in the man cave, man.
to be back, man. Feel like we've been gone forever.
But boy, it's been a lot of buzz since we've been gone.
Woo, woo. Hey, what they say the streets been busy, the streets been talking. So let's get it up. Hey, let's throw it up as they say. Let's say they throw in the bro, your thing. I don't know if you want to do it. Your stream. It had said you need to like update them.
I did it.
You did okay. Cause
Yeah,
I only
too
see
late.
two of them right now. Okay. All right. So as we do, whenever we do, we start with two mistake. I don't know if you got anything in your corner, boss man. If you do, you got it.
No, I ain't got nothing in my corner, but some no energy. Trying to get so
Some energy. You've been busy. You've
been
been
busy.
yes,
Long
sir.
weekend, long weekend.
Been
What you
busy,
have on this weekend?
busy as a
I
beaver.
did 4 parties in 3 days, man.
Oh, I just wanted the people to know. You know,
Oh,
I know what you was doing.
Yeah, man. You're the busiest man in show business, as they say. The show business? Whatever they say. Business man. So all right, PGA ain't got nothing right now, so we're swinging around. We're swinging. We get it to the top of the key and swing, reverse the ball. Coach, you got anything in the coach's corner?
Coach, no, I don't.
So was the breathing? I do, but I don't want to say it, or I just really don't. Okay.
Coach, man, I I'm really we have gotten to a new era of kids in place in high school. Like, man, people are, criticizing, I think, a little bit too much. And we've been on and on again about this transfer portal, man. That's just the culture right now. You know what I'm saying? And I just, people are stuck in the stone ages. Like, man, that's just the era that we in. We gotta adjust and just keep it moving.
So why is it so hard for people to adjust to what it seems like it ain't going nowhere?
But and it just got worse. I won't say it got worse. The Florida high schools has made it a little bit easier for these kids to play other places.
Do we need to talk about that, coach? So that came out. Do we need to kind of discuss that just to
I mean, you can if you got it in front of you.
educate folks? It came out essentially what two weeks ago, maybe a week ago, 2 weeks ago. It came out pretty recent, and essentially, in a nutshell, what it says is the highlight of it is a kid can go to, let's just do a rivalry thing since we got a rivalry stuff coming this weekend. A kid could be enrolled at Arbondale High School as a student, and if I'm wrong, y'all correct me on it. Can go and play sports at Winter Haven High School while being a student at Arbondale High School, and
If,
there is nothing
if they
illegal.
don't have that program, they gotta have that. Like like boys volleyball or something. If they don't have the program, they can go to another school and play.
Oh, so if I'm playing basketball at
Mhm.
Arbondale, I can't go to Winter Haven to play basketball because Arbondale has a basketball team.
Yes,
Okay.
but what people didn't know from the old rule is that after said football season, you could transfer to the whatever school and then play basketball over there, and then come back, for spring football.
hmm.
As long as the school's not full.
So I can legitimately transfer 3 times within a year
Yeah.
and not lose any eligibility.
Tough.
And I was kind of confused about the private school part of it. But from what I understand, the private school is same with them. Like so, used to like private and charter school, they used to be able to like kind of say they had more control over their situation. Now they lumped in like just like public schools, right?
Yes. So you can go to a private school now if they're not a part of Florida High Schools Association. You can go to another school and play for that school and compete for a state championship. For example, uh, like schools like Oasis, Winter Haven Christian, JCP that are not a part of Florida High Schools. I can go there and then go play basketball or football at Winter Haven or Lakeland or something like that.
And the only thing that can stop you is if the school you're trying to go to is at capacity.
Yes.
And there's no schools in Polk County that's at capacity right now, though, right?
It's several schools that are closed. They haven't opened them back up yet. It's Winter Haven, Davenport, Haines City, George Jenkins, and Ridge. But I'm pretty sure that they're going to open them back up here pretty soon.
So who will be? I know a couple of years ago, the only kid I know that's taking advantage of this is the kid, big kid that was at Armandale, the
Hmm.
big post kid that played tight end in football. It was real good. Beamer, the Nate Beamer kid. He's the only one that I know of. Maybe it's more. You probably know more than that coach that has taken advantage of that rule, the old rule.
Hmm.
The new rule, you looking at like it should be like a free fall at this point, right?
It should be, but a lot of people don't know. They haven't read it.
My question, I got you got the kind of basic questions like if the kid is at Arvindale and I'm just using Arvindale One Haven, just no other reason than just to use it. Um, that means they're held to the rules at Arvindale High School.
Hmm.
So if a kid gets say suspended at Arvindale High School, they can't play.
Can't play.
They're absent at Arvindale High School for the day or not. You have to, you got to be in school at least half the time on the day of on game day. Then they can't play. Because you see some schools being kind of petty about that, like especially if I'm playing you that week.
Of course.
I mean, if I'm playing, just let's just make it put some stakes on it. If I'm playing you that week, let's just say football. We don't even say basketball, and it's for the district championship. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. And the kid goes to the school that's playing.
Yeah.
Man, the fix could easily be in.
Right.
And what can you do? Because you at Lake Wells, your kid go to school for at Hays City just to go, and you get a call that he ISS or he,
Hmm.
I mean, would you want a kid? Well, I guess most coaches gonna say, of course they want the kid, but because how do you can't manage that. Like, there's no way to manage that. It's not like you can call the school. It's not like you can check on the kid grades. Well, I don't know if it's like it used to be, but it used to be you could. I mean, certain things you had access to, like the whole county. But then I know they changed it to it was just like your school that you had access to. So you don't even have access to the kid grades. You can't necessarily. I don't. That just that seemed to me that could get to be very tricky depending on the coaches that's involved. Because are you going to be doing anybody the favors, coach, if the kid on your campus ain't playing for you? Well, I ain't going to ask you. I asked Toon because you still coaching. Okay, Toon, you doing kids in the favor at your school and they going and they leaving your school going to somebody else?
No favor.
No, man, please.
Man, it's about the kids though, man.
About the kids. Hey, that's the catchphrase about the kids, huh? Man, that one there. That's a tough one there.
Because, Coach, if you at Florida Virtual, you go anywhere you want to and play. Anywhere you want to.
As long as you can get there.
Yep, as long as you can get there.
I know it used to be like that at Polk State because Polk we didn't offer no sports. They just had to bring that little FHSAA paper in that said they was getting the academics from a school that didn't offer the sport, and they could sign that paper and go anywhere. And I ain't gonna tell you, I used to be the one signing the paper. I ain't gonna tell you that once I signed the paper, where they take that paper to, I don't know, and honestly, I don't care. So are they taking the paper to where that address said they were supposed to be taking that paper to all the time? Not at all. But ain't nothing you can do with us. I mean, all we doing is offering academics.
Mm-hmm.
So that one got a chance to kind of go a lot of different ways. So,
but yeah, but people, I think they're just overly bashing these kids, and right now, and my thing is, it's just the culture. It started, it didn't start in high school. It started with the transfer portal up in college, right? It just don't filter this way down.
And it's not going nowhere. So you just gotta learn how to play the game. Now you are really essentially recruiting your kid like full time, right? Because with this new thing, they can be gone. They could be at your school on Monday, be gone by Friday, the same week, and there's nothing you can do about it. So, well, okay. Well, I mean, I don't know. So for y'all, some people that's watching that care for that, that's kind of like how the rule goes. That's the big part of the rule. Obviously, it's more like moving parts than that, but that's the big part of the rule. So, well, since we've been on last, we had some kids, which we love to see some kids getting offers. That JP picked up a couple offers. I think he got one from Indiana State, he got one from Penn. I'm trying to look them up now. I know I'm missing one. Isaac picked up a couple new offers. He got Lehigh. He got I'm sorry, I'm picking them up right now. And Sebastian picked up his first offer. So congrats to Sebastian, now at Lakeland High School, UIC. Zay, 25, from Winter Haven, picked up Jacksonville University the other day. And LJ picked up like three or four offers since last time we was on.
Mm-hmm.
Tulsa and so yeah, I'm just gonna run them down. So Isaac picked up Lehigh. Zay Mosley picked up Jacksonville University. Just want to make sure we always give kids get kids their stuff when they get them. So what's y'all thoughts as travel ball? Because next weekend, Coach, travel ball season is in the books, right?
Yeah, it should be. I think it's maybe like one more tournaments that are dangling right now. I know we're done.
Okay.
How y'all did last one?
Went 3-1. Up in Atlanta, there's a lot of coaches out. I see Mari Spates with Georgia Southern now.
Yep.
So that's a good thing for Florida. You know what I'm saying? He'll be able to recruit down here.
He on the coaching staff?
Yeah, he on the coaching staff.
Okay.
But there was a lot of coaches out last week.
Okay. So did anybody? I know that seemed like LJ and LJ got St. Louis University too. He picked up University of Tulsa. So like his offers kind of picked up. Tate Darner picked up 25 kid picked up Lemoyne College since last time we was on.
Jamie got Indiana State too,
and Cal State Fullerton.
Yes.
Cal State Fullerton. So he did get Indiana State as well. Larry Bird University, and LJ got Sam Houston State, and he also got Samford. And he also got Middle Tennessee State. So I think he's up to like
25.
LJ got Georgia Southern also. He got Duquesne. So he's had a nice little run of schools last time we was on. So he must have did a pretty good job. The most recent the most recent live period. So summer ball is pretty much over and done. Oh, I saw that. Let's see. I don't know if you're looking at the group chat or the chat, Coach Billy D. I saw that breaking news on Polk County girls basketball the other day.
Hold up. But, Mike, lucky I'm not paying attention. First of all, we don't recruit. You know what I'm saying? Just because the child wanted to come to us, you know, you not saying nothing about the other girl going to George Jenkins from there. Like, come on, man. Like, what we doing?
Look at the screen.
Y'all supposed to be ganging up today?
Okay. Oh man, Coach, he caught you off guard with that one.
Yeah, he did. Like, bro, y'all don't have y'all little convention. Y'all just
Coach, you ain't even have a chance to like do your normal professional corporate kind of keep it a G. He caught you slipping on that one, Coach. You ain't seen your face and all showed it, Coach. Oh man, I'm sorry.
I got y'all, man.
Rap, what's going on with you, man? What's going on with your classmate? Rap out in Texas. One of the late time basketball greats. Shopping in tonight. Appreciate you rocking with us, man. Hope everything good with you. We got these people on here. We got the alumni guy. We got a we got the alumni guys on tonight, man. We ready to have a conversation.
Rant, we're gonna be out there again December and April. December 9th and April 13th. Gotta link up with you, man. I'm gonna inbox you.
Is it a problem? OG Marcus. Y'all look at the question that Marcus got. It's a great question. You go Rex early. We seen Rex in a while, man. What's going on with you, man? Congrats to Jay. Also, congrats to Jay Fraud, man. I know that ain't really basketball, but congrats to Jay Fraud.
He got married this weekend.
Got married this weekend. Bartow, guys, them some close knit guys went up there and supported him. So that was some good stuff. So congrats to Jay Fraud. You know, always Polk County, one of Polk County greats. So appreciate it.
Yeah, sure.
Is it recruiting anymore though? I guess that's a good question.
But my thing is with that situation, they had a coaching change. Most of those people left.
Hey, so you got to explain that.
Yeah, we good.
You got to explain that, man. You got a kid. You got to play her.
And she coming in with a Haven. All I know is I'm like she must can play.
Yeah, she averaged like 18 a game last year.
Hey, you see, Coach. Once now he done calm down now. You see the screen, Coach. He done got himself back together now. I'm like, yeah, I saw the breaking news. Hey. Mike, you hit it with the kid for it, man. But I knew she had to be able to play because I'm like, they ain't going that way if they can't put it in the basket a little bit. So, okay, well let's talk about it. So, is it recruiting now? See, they go. Coach London says, with it being so easy to transfer, coaches invest much to these kids. They should know they're gonna transfer so easy. So, I guess do you do all that if they're gonna be gone? Or do you feel like, I get what you're saying, Mike. Do you put all that into the kids and they leave? But if you don't put it into them, are they gonna leave anyway? So it's like a catch-22. What you gonna do?
Why the girl left Lakeland?
That's a coaching change, and they didn't feel that rather quickly. So like I said, it was a few kids that left.
Another one left, right? There's other kids left too, right?
Yeah, there's other kids that left too.
Another one, they start looking around and
hired coach yet?
They did. They hired the Tenor Rock coach. I don't know his name offhand. And then Tenor Rock.
Not Jordan. They had Jordan got hired at Tenor Rock.
Yes. Jordan Davis is a Tenor Rock coach now.
So congrats to Jordan. And also congrats to, I don't know if I'm saying his name wrong, Jim Morris Hill, new head coach at Hayes City High School. That's the other thing. He got the job since we've been on too. So congrats to him. He got in the same boat by the time he got there. He had a lot of folks a lot of folks had done jump ship. So it's gonna be tough. But hopefully they give some time to try to put it together.
You just can't be no pain free.
Bro, what it was that you said a couple years ago, bro? That tension, boy, you had some folks hot about that, bro. So
it's okay. It's okay to give that look over there to the coach at the other side of the bench and say, "I'm waving the flag. Take him out."
Take them out. So what?
You got to look plenty of time. Eligibility, y'all look 30, and they looking at you like, "Please call the dogs off."
Man, it's tough out here, bro. And then the thing is Pitbull coming off the bench. What you supposed to tell them? Not to play?
Whew. Tough in the street.
It's football. Bob Bow used to say, I know he got it. He was in an interview one time, and they was criticizing him for running the score, but I think it was like 67 or 87-7 or something like that. And they was like, Coach, why you kept scoring or whatever? He was like, it ain't my job to stop us. It's their job to stop us. And, I got, like you said, I got third, fourth string kids. They may not play the rest of the year. What I'm supposed to tell them? Yeah. Run around. I'm supposed to tell them not to run the route and not to follow through on the. No, I'm like, that's on them. He took a lot of criticism for that, but it's a true statement. I mean, it ain't my job to stop me. It's your job to stop me. So, anywho, well, man, I don't know how y'all want to do. Y'all want to do the break down the tournament first, or do y'all want to do the showcase draft first? Because we'll go over the rules first, at least for the thing, because I know there's a little bit of kind of confusion.
Yeah, let's start there.
So we're going to start with the rules that we came up with. And we want to keep in mind, y'all know this Saturday we got the alumni tournament at Polk.
Get your tickets early. Get your tickets early.
Get your tickets early. So first, we want to say, to answer your question, right, we decided that we felt like everybody deserved at least one time to be on the main floor. So we decided to make the first 4 games, main court games, and then loser bracket games we'll do kind of the two-side courts at the same time. All of the games will be at Polk State College. I got a call yesterday from a coach said some people was telling him some of the games was at Polk State, some of the games was at Winter Haven High School. Not sure how that happened, but all the games will be at Polk State. And I know we had somebody say something about we're gonna be in there at 1 o'clock in the morning. We're not gonna be in there at 1 o'clock in the morning. First of all, we're dealing with grown men, so we know, that they're not gonna have us in there that long. They're gonna make sure that they handle their business so we can keep the day going. But we did the rules to kind of make sure that we keep it competitive, but also that, like I said, we're not in there all day. So the first thing, so we'll go over the rules. We posted them on the page, but we'll go over them again just right now just to make sure that, kind of folks got a general idea, I guess. But if it's a winner's bracket game, then we're doing 20-minute halves running clock. The only time that the clock will stop is the last 2 minutes of the game. Well, and we'll talk more about it's going to not stop, but we're going to pause it at one point also. If it's a loser bracket game, then it's going to be 15-minute running clock. So it is double elimination. So you got, if you lose your first game, but you battle back, obviously you still got a shot to win it. But once you lose 2, it's shirts to the left, shorts to the right. Till next year. Appreciate y'all, supporting all that, right? So we do to kind of keep the game going. It'll be like 1 for 2. So say if you get fouled shooting a free throw, then when you take the free throw, you make the first one, you get 2 points. So you don't have to shoot both free throws. Clock will still be running. 1 for 3. If you get fouled while you're shooting 3-pointer, you hit the free throw, you get 3 points. if you get fouled and you make the basket, it's and one. We just give you the free throw and you just keep playing. So those are the free throw ways. We'll do eight free throws will be bonus, 10 will be double bonus. But a couple things that we put in this kind of like men's league and also TBT for y'all basketball heads. Y'all know the TBT tournament going on right now. So we tried to kind of mix a couple different things to keep it entertaining. So if at the 4-minute mark you getting that sausage put in and you down 20 or more, then the game is we calling the game. So if you down more than 20 at the 4-minute mark, then it's a wrap. We'll let you. If within the last 4 minutes, any foul, like if you know how people just start fouling just to be fouling, you foul 2 consecutive times, it's automatic 2 like intentional fouls. Now if it's just in the kind of flow of the game, but if it's like intentional, automatic 2 shots, 2 free throws. And the one that we kind of took, I guess they call them Elam rules, is at the 4-minute mark, we're gonna stop the clock, and whoever's winning, let's just say, and I'm gonna say teams that's not in the tournament because I know we're real competitive right now. Let's say Mulberry has 61 and Lake Gibson has 58. We're gonna put 6 points on the clock because we're gonna add 6 to the team that has the most points at the time, so it'll be 67. And so then we're going to run the clock again. And whoever either gets to 67 first or the time runs out and wins, that's who will win the game. So say if Mulberry hit 2 threes back to back, it don't matter. There's 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game over with. Period.
Yep.
Okay. So in those ways, we feel like we'll be able to, keep either on schedule or ahead of schedule. And the reason why, if y'all saw we posted the schedule, we only put the game time for the first 4 games, is because after that, it could be the game start earlier. Once again, like I said, if a team just jump out on somebody, it could be, we could be starting earlier. So we didn't want to be married to a time. And because with grown men, you tell me 3:00 and we start the game at 2:45, they walking out, man, you said 3:00. That was the schedule say. So now, we saying your next game, once the game is over with, we put the warm-up time on the clock. You get the warm-up. Once the horn sound, we tossing up and we going for what we know. So in that way, we feel like we'll be able to get all the games in. And we also feel like we want to, like I said, give everybody a chance to shine, especially those 3 of those first 4 games are like huge rivalry games. So we just feel like, y'all know here at Polk, we want to give people what they want. This ain't about us. This about the county essentially. So we don't want the county sitting there having to try to go look. Okay, what's going on this court? What's going on this court? Nah, we going the first 4 games. Everything gonna be on that one court, and grown men can go be grown men. And that, and hopefully that's what we're doing all day. We're just gonna let grown men be grown men and go for what they know. And we looking forward to. We think it's gonna be pretty nice Saturday. So. Are we using the shot clock? No. Maybe we need to, but no. Right now, we're saying no. We're saying no right now.
Yeah, because we got a running clock. So
we doing a running clock, so we don't necessarily need a shot clock. It's going to be running like out of bounds, even when you're shooting 5 shots. I mean, it'll stop for timeouts. But and in the last 2 minutes, and then overtime, we say sudden death. So that means first basket, who will hit first basket, and we're not putting 2 minutes on the clock. We're not putting 1 minute regulation. First team hit the shot, it's over. And it's a shot now, not a free throw.
Defensive team win.
Yeah, so you gotta hit a basket, like I say, not a free throw to win it. Just like Summer League, Mike, we got two
per half, right?
We said 2 per half. 2 per half, 2 per half, Mike. So will it be streaming? We're working on that, Mr. Burrell. We got TNJ Network. I think they talking about doing some of them. I don't think they're gonna do all day. I don't expect them to be there all day, but at least especially like the later games, like the championship round games. So all right. So without further ado, those are the rules. We post them on the page. We'll post them again before Saturday. We're gonna just go through the matchups. We're gonna talk about the teams and who they got on the teams, and then we'll kind of talk a little bit and get everybody feedback on it, and then we'll do. So first, the 9 o'clock game, the 9 a.m. game. What you mean? No free throws or OT. So I mean, you got to win by making a basket, elbow. So even if they do foul, they can't. Even if they hit the free throw, they can't win on the free throw. You got to win on the basket. So I mean, if they do foul, the thought is if we do that, all people are gonna be doing is fouling. So they can foul all they want to, but you got to win with a basket. So, anywho, and once again, we're going to start with the 9 a.m. game, which will be the 1 seed Bartow against the 8 seed George Jenkins. And so just going over Bartow roster again for people that haven't seen it. We want to give all these guys they time. Bartow, that's was the first team to turn their roster in. So shout out to, I guess it's the head coach, what we call the head coach, Marlon, Coach Austin. Shout out to Coach Austin. Marlon, I don't know if he's the coach or he the representative or whatever, but he sent the roster in for them first. And
all that mouth he got, I hope he playing.
He is playing. He was on there.
He is on the roster. What you say? What you say, Bob?
My boy got that 3-pointer.
Yeah, he at the practice today. The practice today at Polk State. So we got the one. He wasn't there.
Mm-mm.
All right, I'm looking for it. Y'all give me a second. I don't know if anybody put that in the chat besides.
I'm gonna go black real quick while you're doing that, bro.
Yeah, you gotta look at what Wright said when you come back. Right, so you size Haines City.
Who did me?
Yeah, you.
Where he at?
You too. He just put it in the chat. I highlight it for you so you can see it. Right, so you got to see by him, man. Straight up. Dang,
I got security with me, man.
Where's what's his name at, man? What did I do with this?
Bro, I love to say Marlon 10 months pregnant.
So the 3-ball coming out his stomach, huh?
Bruh.
Yeah.
It's tough out here, boy.
We got Bartow, man. I cannot find that daggone roster. He said it so long ago. I want to make
y'all I might be somebody's special guest player. Chad, I might be somebody probably gonna pick me up to play. They say you can have one player that ain't part of the school, right?
Well, you can have, yeah, that one kind of became a little.
But
so
y'all want to see me out there? Just let me know.
Bro, I don't see y'all. I don't see that daggone team. I don't know what I know he sent it to me.
Just don't announce the players. You don't post it, so they see it on the page.
All right, so we got Bartow, and then we got Jenkins, the new kids on the block. They the 8 seed. So we know that Bartow got they got Ladarian Jones. They got Chris Perry playing. So they definitely gonna have the
size.
Besides, I'm looking for it, Rex. I'm gonna keep looking while we talking. I don't want to just be here not talking. So let the guys kind of talk about the matchup while I run it down. I'm gonna run it down now, because if not, they're gonna have something to say. Because the minute we don't mention one team, we sizing the team and the whole city, and we don't be looking at So we want to make sure that we talk about them. So
that's why I was saying don't mention the players. If you miss one, it's already you don't post it so they know who playing.
So don't mention no players. So we just gonna discuss. All right. So what we think about Bartow being the 1 seed versus Jenkins? Does Jenkins have a shot?
Yeah, definitely got a shot. Listen, I'm gonna go outside the box and I'm gonna pick Jenkins in that game. Nobody's prepared, but if Chris if the two young boys are playing, then Bartow got their hands full. That's at the guard position. What dang, what the two boys' names that play together?
Burgess and
Burgess and that's they got two young guns.
Yeah, but Chris Perry gonna be a problem though.
You got to get the ball to him. Who playing point?
Marley, right? I know KP was started playing. I know he playing. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I mean, Bartow definitely should win that game, but I picked
Coach B out there. Coach B still can shoot it.
Coach B not a PG though, right? Coach B a PG now. So you got Jenkins with. So you saying that they got Gent, they got
I got Jenkins win. I picked Jenkins, bro.
You got Jenkins.
Upset.
Start the day off. Upset. The 8 seed takes out the 1 seed.
Nah.
I see you looking at the crown molding in your ceiling right now.
I'm going with the toe.
Thinking Chris Perry gonna be a little too cause he's still playing and he's still playing at a high level. Yeah, he's still in shape.
Rich, I got Jenkins, man. I ain't taking mine back. I like Jenkins in that game.
Rich said you can't say that without your screen. Without you can't even look at the people while you say that, bro.
Oh, I thought you would go through the list. I like Jenkins.
Okay, so, okay, team captain, team coach, head coach Sheldon Dennis is checked in.
Chris Burgess and Jared Stevenson and Gent. I like Jenkins. You talking about and you got Tauber, you got the Thurder, you got who else they got that can still get it?
Jenkins first 5. I think Jenkins question just looking at their roster, and everybody gonna probably bring somebody else.
Oh, you got Mike Sims too. I got Jenkins. I love Jenkins.
Yeah, that depth after that first 5 could get interesting, but
they got 6 players. They good. I know they good. I got Jenkins.
You got Jenkins.
Yeah.
And coach, you said you got Bartow. It's gonna be too much. Chris Burgess.
Sound good.
Okay. All right. So that's the 9 o'clock game. So we got. Obviously, I'll abstain from that pick because I got ties to Jenkins, so I'll abstain from that one. Hopefully, I get a pass on that. Just like Coach gonna get a pass, hopefully on the 12 o'clock game because clearly.
Late Wells, Rex. Late Wells.
So
all day.
The 10 o'clock game is the first of the 3 rivalry games. This is a city rivalry, Lakeland City rivalry. You have the 2 seed Kathleen Red Devils versus the 7 seed Lakeland Dreadnoughts. So just the obvious question, no disrespect to Lakeland, but just obvious question. Jake gonna be
Kathleen game over at 4 minutes.
So the obvious question is, does Lakeland have a chance? And by your answer, you saying they don't have a shot.
I like Kathleen.
Yeah, I like Kathleen too.
Kathleen has size. Kathleen got McDonald's All-Americans on the team with Chris Davis. They got Parade All-Americans with BB Walden. They got
Brad McGill and Idell at the guard position.
Brad McGill, Idell, Cheese, and Mike. All them guys.
Mike and Cheese playing too.
Mike and Cheese playing too. They got the
Kathleen at 4 minutes. We calling that game.
Then they got Desmond playing. Desmond Clark is playing. Yeah, so they did a good job. Who is it? Coach Cheese. Coach Cheese, good job with getting. Oh, let me say that too. Let me pause real quick. Round you pull up. I'm sure they'll throw you a jersey, bro. Cause they can, and we know
they're gonna need it. They're gonna need to give you one.
Yeah, we know you still got a double in you, so you pull up. But it's Kathleen Lakeland, 10 o'clock Saturday morning. They've been sizing Lakeland all week around. But let's put it out there, Coach. We, as in Polk Hoops, did not pick any one of these teams. I saw the roster. We didn't go rosters because I know. Hey, because on social media, not on social media, on Twitter, when we posted Lakeland team, people start coming for us. Like, hold on now, we didn't pick nobody team. Like, no, all these teams pick their own players, their own roster. All they did was submit it to us. We copied and pasted and put it on the page. So if you from a certain school or a city and you hot with your roster, please take it up with the managers or the head coaches or the GMs, whatever you want to call it, of those rosters, of which Polk Hoops had nothing to do with nobody roster. We putting on the tournament, we posting it, we're gonna have a good time, but we didn't pick nobody on nobody teams. So we didn't size nobody, we didn't leave nobody out, none of that stuff. So anywho, so we saying Kathleen, you said at the 4-minute mark, we're not gonna have to add the 6 points to that game. It's gonna already be done.
That guard play, this tournament is based off guard play, man. Billy D think it's big man, but the big man got to get the ball.
I didn't say nothing. I didn't say that.
You picked Bartow because of Chris Perry.
I didn't say I picked them only because of Chris Perry. I just think they're deeper than Jenkins is.
So basically, well, not basically, but bro, PG, you saying guard play is going to determine who ends up winning?
Yeah, because most of the teams that got that's good got guard players that's still playing basketball. Like they probably just stopped. Like you go. What was the first game? Was Jenkins?
Bartow Jenkins.
Okay, I think Chris and Jared still play basketball like on a regular. You can't name 2 guards on Bartow that's out there playing on a regular. Now Chris is playing overseas, but you can't name like 2 of their young guns. They got young talent. In my they're right at like the 27 and 30-year-olds. Those 2 right there alone probably still playing. Then you look at Kathleen, Miguel, and Bradley. I think they just stopped playing overseas too. They've been playing pro ball within the last 4 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Miguel play somewhere.
Yeah, and Bradley just stopped playing. So I like that they have those type of guys that can play a lot of minutes and play in tournaments. Like they're still Miguel and still playing in tournaments for $10,000 to $20,000. I don't think we have too many out there when we start naming teams.
I like the way you put the team together. Obviously, Cheese, I can't pick Kathleen either because I'm an alumni and I played with the 92 guy. But yeah, I like the way you did a good job of putting your team together. Ray did a good job with that. So we got so both of y'all are saying Kathleen, and we split on Bartow and Jenkins, right?
Yeah.
All right. So here we go with the 10 o'clock game. No, 11 o'clock game. 11 o'clock game. We got the rivalry and everything. Marbles. Who can walk to the end of the block the quickest? Hopscotch. We got Winter Haven versus Arbondale.
I like Arbondale.
And we in Winter Haven. So is it considered a home game? It's we in Winter Haven.
There ain't nothing at Polk State.
But the head coach for Polk State
exactly
is an Arbondale alumni.
The game at Polk State. Ain't no favorite on it.
The game at Polk State. And so you like Winter Haven, you said?
Yeah, and truthfully, like for the first 3 games that we're talking about before we get to that last game, all this based on who coaching them and how are they willing to let the guys that's been playing play? Are they gonna do like, oh, you subbing out there 5 minutes, 5 and 5, and all that type of stuff? That's gonna determine who's gonna win those games.
Yeah.
If Jenkins come out there subbing like got a starting 5 and they got 5 other guys they're gonna put out there for the next 5 minutes, then they're gonna have a problem. But if they got guys that can play like them guys and they're gonna keep them guys on the floor, it's a change of how you look at the game. You know what I'm saying?
But you also got to think you got to play the long run too, because it's gonna be a long day.
That's what I'm saying. Like guys like Chris can play in the tournament all day. He probably running around playing for money when he home. Bradley, Miguel, Lake Woods got a couple guys that's playing. So
you the team, the guys that still,
I don't know who Winter Haven the SWAT side for Winter Haven.
I saw
there in overtime.
Yeah, I saw Winter Haven roster, and I didn't see many people that was like playing right now.
Yeah, it seemed like they just tried to rush and get something because they couldn't talk about it enough.
Yeah, and I don't think they could recruit the people that they need.
I say Auburndale in overtime.
Auburndale too, but it's going to be a true rivalry game though.
Okay, all right. And out of the first 4 games, the game that's getting the most conversation, pub, hype, whatever you want to call it, put your word in to make it fit. Classic rivalry game right off the top. Because that's just how it felt. That ain't us trying to set up no mess. Because some people like, man, y'all shouldn't. That should have been no first round game. That's just how it felt based off what we did. But we got Lake Wells versus Haines City. Now, Coach, I know that you can't clearly, obviously, you can't have a vote. I mean, you can talk about it, but you can't really pick.
If Lake Wells got the roster that they say they got,
yes, for the most part.
Amari confirmed.
He said he was coming the last time I spoke with him, but I'm gonna hit him again this week.
So this is the NBA player rule, right? They give you 40%. And if you stand around watching that 40%, then you can get beat. I was on teams like that. Turn around and next thing you know, we trying to throw the ball to Tracy, talking about what you gonna do. He like, y'all need to go ahead and do it. So depends on how Amari takes it. But I like Lake Wells because they got guys that play every day, 365 days a year. That's gonna be a problem.
They got like what, 3 or 4 guys still playing pro ball right now?
Yeah. But it's gonna be close. I don't think this one.
No.
With or without Amari, Haines City been winning these old school tournaments for a couple years, man.
Sure. I mean, Amari just coming, you know what I'm saying? It's more of a fellowship for him and just having trying to come in and trying to dominate. Yeah, he's 40 something.
Yeah.
Years old too. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't gonna.
It's just a great look, just to show just the the thing that I've been very happy about is the names that I am seeing from schools like that's representing their school, just having school pride and county pride. That's been like, so the fact that he even showing up, like you said, even if he don't play a minute, the fact that he's showing up and just gonna be with his home team, I just thought that was pretty dope.
The thing is about Lake Wells, I think they're probably the deepest out of every team.
They got three guards that's still like playing for $25,000-$30,000.
I agree.
What's the name? They won $25,000, didn't he?
Lante them just won that tournament.
Lante, you got Capers, both Capers.
Yeah. Lante in Massachusetts right now playing. I just talked to him today.
They can play ball all day, bro. 1 day tournament for them ain't they've been through that.
It's light work, yeah. So let's recap how we got the seeds, okay? The way we did it with the 8 teams, just to be we was like, how can we be as fair as we can be? So we did a point system. So if you won a state championship, you got 5 points. If you made it to you was a runner up, you got 4. If you was in the final 4, you got 3. Like if you won a district championship or regional championship, you got 2 and everything. If you got district champ, you got 1 or something like that. So we just did the points like that and added them up, and that's how we got 1 through 8 seeds. And that way we let all the representative or the coaches for each team know that's how we decided to do it, just to be as fair as possible. And nobody had an issue with it. So that's how we came up with it. So Lake Wells ended up being a 3 seed. Haines City a 6 seed in this case. That's how they a first round game. And then Winter Haven 4 seed, Arbondale a 5 seed. That's how they ended up playing. Kathleen was a 2 seed.
And how does
that's how
Winter Haven won state like a long time ago or something? They got more state wins than Haines City.
They got a state win in like 72, 73 with Otisburg on. But you gotta imagine Winter Haven been going to the Final Four here Haines City.
Yeah. They Buffalo building it, but they still got all them runner ups.
Yeah.
And Bartow got, I know Light just wanted us to say it. I get to you, Rex, because you family on the show. Bartow got the number 1 seed because they got the most state championships in Polk County. I gave it to you. I know that's what you wanted, so I lobbed it over the plate for you. So
Is Brooks playing for Bartow? They got who's the point guard, man?
Well, the thing is, we said 2013. So, next year there's some people that it'll be a lot more folks, because I know people was asking certain things. Like, I know the obvious question is people like Corey and Bacon, all them people. They would be eligible next year if they chose to play. But this year, the cutoff, they wasn't eligible. So some of those younger guys that folks know wasn't eligible based off of the 10-year rule that we did. Because we wanted to, like I said, we figured 10 years out, that'll kind of balance it, even though some people like Bruss say still playing, but for the most part, Chad, I'm just, trying to make it visual for us. We about to be back in school, so we got to visualize stuff for folks. So everybody knows the Buffalo Bills story. They've been there, so we giving them credit for being there, but ain't got over that mountain yet. So, and both for next year. This the deal with. If this, we feel like this, we about to have a good time. That's what we just want to have people to have a good time Saturday. Just a good time, reminisce, get in the gym, hang out. You see guys you ain't seen in a while. You talk trash, you compete. Go home and ice yourself up. Recover for the rest of the weekend or whatever. But just good fellowship. So, but our thought is that next year we won't be at 8 teams. Our thought is next year, hopefully, we'll have more teams, because it'll be great for us if it's a Polk Hoops Alumni tournament. It'd be all of Polk County that participates. That would be great. So, I guess we could do something for us, like if you play this year, you can't be no less than an 8 seed. That's something to think about, for us moving forward. But I like the idea about the rep your city and the traditional. I like it, and I like where we got a shot to go with it. But I'm just excited that it's happening, that people tapping into it, people excited about it, and it's gonna be some good competition. So, all right, based off what y'all got, we didn't base it off. We can't base it off of rosters, sir. We don't have no way of knowing who people gonna put on their roster. We didn't. Dominique not playing for Lake Wells either. So
yeah, they're playing a TBT tournament. Him and Brandon playing Tuesday night at 7.
Yeah, I don't know how more fair you can be based off of your performance. You get rewarded for your performance. Anyway, like I said, we ain't gonna please everybody. We just try to be as fair as possible. The team's good with it. The representative's good with it. So we feel like we understand that everybody ain't gonna agree with it, and that's fair. You can't get 100% buy-in with nothing that you do. But we just trying to be as fair as possible, trying to get the people what they want, and kind of go from there. So, so those are the first 4 games. Like I say, after if you lose, you go to the loser bracket. Then it'll go 2 courts. Then the winner bracket stuff will go big court. All right. We use state championships, period, Coach Thomas, since they've been in existence. Will we be going live? I think T and J gonna go live for some of the games, but we're not. I don't think they're gonna go live for all of them. But we gonna get some stuff. Yeah. So the thing is, you got to start. So we appreciate all input. Like I say, we appreciate all input. So as we move forward, man, we don't knock it, and there's some good suggestions coming on in the chat. So we definitely consider all that. We just want it to be the best for the county, because once again, y'all let know us know that's all we care about is what's best for the county. So we're not saying we got it all figured out. We the gurus on it, but we just say we'll try it, we'll do it for the folks, and that's what we're doing. Okay. So after, so hopefully T and J said if he got out, he can go live all day. So definitely we want to tap into him. And I had a person inbox me and say they from Polk County, they're living in Indiana right now, and they want to know if we're gonna be live streaming, because they want to watch the games, but they're gonna be out of state. So I just thought that was pretty dope that folks is interested way past Florida. So we excited about what we got, what's coming this weekend. So that's the first round games And then, if you win, you go to the winners bracket. You lose, you go to the loser bracket. But since it's double elimination, as long as you ain't lost 2 games, you got a shot to work your way back to the championship. So we looking forward to a great day Saturday. Starts at 9 a.m. and we'll be in there till we're done. But it definitely, Marlon, won't be 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm pretty sure it's going to be done way before then. All right? So we're not just doing an alumni tournament. We are also doing a high school showcase. So we've been trying to do this for a while. And we've had some participation, some not. And now this is the first time we've had full buy-in from the coaches. So shout out to the Polk County coaches for working with us with your kids. And then shout out to the parents. And every kid that we invited accepted, which was great. But we got 3 of them that's, even though they accepted, they're not going to be able to participate because they got other things going. JP is going to be away at a tournament next weekend. Nemo from Winter Haven is going to be in Japan playing on the national team. And Mike Andino is going to be at a college invite camp for the weekend. So we want to make sure that we are giving those guys their recognition, even though they're not going to be participating. All right. So we got the head coaches. We're going to do this live Team Toomer versus Team Washington. And how we're going to do it is I'm going to flip a coin. Whoever gets the coin will go first, and then we'll go back, vice versa, back and forth. So just to recap who the high school kids that'll be participating, we got Alex Sessoms from McKeel, Sylvester Lewis from Sebring, BJ McKinney from Lake Region, Dwayne Lattimore from Lake Region, Deraja Hardy from Lakeland, Trey Jackson from Lakeland, Sebastian Rosado from Lakeland, Ida Salazar from Winter Haven, Zay Mosley from Winter Haven, Jeremy Nixon, Kathleen, Willie Wilson Discovery, Ed Wiggins Bartow, Jason Williams Bartow, Carter Cuff, Armandale, LJ Kaysen Victory, Jordan Lanier Victory, Isaiah Medina Kathleen, Tate Darner Santa Fe, and Hudson DeKaiser Santa Fe. And so what'll happen is we're going to give you a minute, guys, for your selection. So you get a minute, and you may not need it. I see you rolling in your chair. Minute max is what you get. And so we'll just line it up. They'll pick their teams, and then we will post them on the page tomorrow. And then the showcase will be Saturday, mid-afternoon, early evening. It'll be right before – we'll play the showcase right before the championship game. So right before the championship game, we'll play the showcase in between the so that should be – so we want the kids to be there by like 4 o'clock. And so if you can be there by 4 o'clock at the latest, that'd be great. All right. So, all right. So who calling first? Who calling in the air? Let me say it that way. Let me get me a coin. Hold on.
Man, I'll let the old guy do it.
Oh, he can have it already? You don't need to flip it?
No, he can flip. He can call it flip.
Okay, he can call it. Okay.
I'm gonna pay respect to you for being a state champ. You can go first.
Oh, so you don't even need to flip.
No, let my dog go first.
Okay. All right. So with the first, I'm gonna start the minute on the clock.
Bro, we don't need a minute, bro. We LJ all day.
Okay. So you don't need it right now, though. So with the first pick in the high school showcase for 2023, Team Washington picks LJ Kaysen from Victory. I need to put this in the group, in the thing, so people can see who's going. Maybe I'll do that too. So give me a second, y'all. So I don't think nobody's really surprised that LJ went first. All right, so team, I'll just say TW, LJ Kaysen, Victory. All right, Team Tuma, you are on the clock with the first round, first pick.
All right, Winter Haven, Isaac Salazar.
Isaac Salazar is off the board to Team Tuma with his first pick. I'll just say TT.
Sebastian Rosado.
All right, next pick for Team Washington is Sebastian Rosado from Lakeland High School, 2024 guard. And next on the clock is Team Tuma. You got a minute?
I don't even need a minute.
I mean, you ain't got to take it. That's just what you got.
No, I'm talking in general. Like, like I got Zay Mosley.
All right. And the duo, the Winhaven duo is back together. Team Tuma picks up Zay Mosley, 2025. Just picked up a Jacksonville University offer. Congrats to him once again. All right. Team Washington, you're on the clock.
Bro, we got Tate Darner.
All right. Team Washington goes with the sharpshooter who just picked up an offer from Lemoyne College. Tate Darner, 2025 from Santa Fe. Team Tuma, you are on the clock.
I gotta get me a guard. So let's go with Sessoms.
All right. Alex Sessoms, guard from McKeel, is now off the board. I think Alex picked up an offer since last time we was on too, didn't he? Wait, from Kaiser.
I know he got one from Kaiser.
So congrats to Alex on your offer from Kaiser, sir.
Yeah, he picked up a lot of interest in the last live period too.
Yeah.
So something else come.
He did a great job over the travel ball season. Make sure to post his highlights tomorrow. All right, so Team Washington back on the clock.
Bro, we got Ed Wiggins from Bartow.
All right. Team Washington goes big, 6'7" shot blocker from Bartow High School, 2024. Ed Wiggins is off the board. Team Tuma, you are on the clock. Got a minute, sir. Max.
All right. The kid, I don't want to see the name. The kid from Victory, number 5.
Lanier.
Lanier, yeah. Let me get him.
All right. Jordan Lanier from Victory, 2024. Kind of multiple position guy for Coach Fitzgerald is off the board. All right. Back to Team Washington. Yeah,
Daraja Hardy.
Daraja Hardy. D. Hardy from Lakeland High School, 2024 guard goes to Team Washington. Next, Team Tuma. On the clock, sir.
Shit, I got Trey Jackson from Auburndale, / Lakeland.
Trey Jackson, formerly of Auburndale, currently of Lakeland, 2025 wing, is off the board over to Team Tuma. And we are back. Team Washington, you back on the clock, sir. You got a minute. Now the draft gets interesting.
Yeah.
Give me Jeremy Nixon.
I knew he was going to get that one.
Jeremy Nixon, 2025 Jackrabbit from Kathleen, off the board to Team Washington. They picking the guy, sir. I'm saying the name after they pick him. Is that okay, Mr. Ingram? I'm not saying that until they pick the guy, sir. But thank you for your input.
Let me get Carter.
We said Mike Adino won't be there.
No, not let me get I just had
my bad. He purring at the Hines, not me. My bad. I'm sorry. My bad, sir. That's what I get for just jumping on and looking at the last comment, not looking back. I apologize. You're a shot going back and forth. My bad.
Let me get Jason Williams, Bartow.
Jason Williams. Tuma picks up the other big from Bartow. 2-sport 2024 guy. See, he killing people on the 7-on-7 right now. So shout out to Jason Williams. Bartow is off the
Bro, I think this is kid first year playing football in high school, bro. And he got all them offers.
Look at that, coach. Somebody Well, we know who said it. We know the GOAT. People don't talk about the GOAT enough about him giving people real life conversation. Like, look at man, you're 6'3", 6'4", pretty good post player, but you can go get your school paid for, be free. You go put 3 fingers in the dirt. So shout out to Coach McGriff for that, and shout out to the kid for actually listening and going to do it. So, all right, Team Washington, you back on the clock.
Give me Dwayne Lattimore, Lake Region.
Dwayne Lattimore. Do it all for Coach Shape over at Lake Region is off the board. Team Tumor, on you, sir.
Give me Isaiah Medina.
Tumor goes extremely big. The 7-footer from the lean, Isaiah Medina, 2025 kid. That's the first 7-footer we done had in Polk County since Alvin Jones, right?
We still got 5 people on this list.
So we down to y'all both you got 6, Coach Washington, and
I got 7.
Yeah, y'all both got 7. So both got 3 more picks. Yes, sir. So y'all both, it should be 6. It should be 5 plus 1, bro. You done forgot your own conversation. It's still.
No, I see 5. I took no. I'm doing it on my phone.
Okay,
bro.
you got 6 more picks left.
I'm gonna counter Tumor's Isaiah pick with Sylvester Lewis.
All right, the big 6'9" athlete from Sebring, 2024. That's gonna be a great matchup. Lewis versus Medina, 6'9", 6'11", 6'10", 7 foot, whatever your measuring tape. Bro, they dial you in the chat, man, with your GM. Anyway, I ain't gonna take away from that. You're on the clock, boss.
I ain't mad for him down here. Y'all gotta help me out with all these guards or bigs or what? I got a lot of bigs. All these are guards.
Most of them left of guards.
All right, give me Santa Fe Hudson.
Hudson not a guard, but okay.
Oh, he not?
He's like a forward though. He's like
a wing, right?
Like a wing.
So you good with him being All
right. Go.
Hudson Dakaisen off the board to Team Tumor.
Man, give me BJ McKinney, Lake Region.
All right, Coach Washington picks up the bookend, the other Lake Region participant, Mr. BJ McKinney. Team Tumor. Back to you, boss.
Let me get the Willie Wilson kid.
Willie Wilson, sharpshooter from Discovery. 2024 is off the board. And Team Washington, your last pick, right? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that means I gotta take Carter because Tuma got his special pick.
Carter Cuff from Armandale goes to Team Washington. And so we said earlier, that that JP would not be able to make it because he's going to be over. He's playing in a tournament next weekend. He accepted, but he's not going to be able to make it. Yoshi Nemo accepted, but he's going to be in Japan next week playing on the national team with Japan. And Mike Andino from Victory accepted, but he's got a college camp invite next weekend, so he is not going to be able to play as well. We just found that out this morning. And so Team Tumor decided that he, for his last pick, he's calling in a what's the word? He called it a surprise, called it a mulligan, whatever you want to call it. So his final pick, he'll talk about it here in a second, but his final pick will be somebody who was not listed in the original kids that we picked and that accepted. All right, so PG, you got it.
All right, till he hit 8th grade, I'm going with the 7th grader who will be playing varsity basketball at Victory. Quentin Wilson will be an 8th grader.
So, for you all that are not aware, Tumor pulls a rabbit out the head, I guess, the back pocket. Quentin Wilson, who will be an incoming 8th grader, but he is currently a 4-star rated recruit for his class. And if you haven't seen him play, he played a little bit with Victory over the summer, a couple games, but he'll be going to the 8th grade, added to the loaded roster that Coach Fitzgerald already got. So that rounds out Team Toomer. So to recap, Team Washington, LJ Mason, Sebastian Rosado, Lakeland, Tate Darner, Santa Fe, Ed Wiggins, Bartow, D. Hardy, Lakeland, Jeremy Nixon, Kathleen, Dwayne Lattimore, Lake Region, Sylvester Lewis, Sebring, Brandon McKinney, or BJ McKinney, Lake Region, Carter Cuff, Arbandale. Team Tuma, Isaac Salazar, Winter Haven, Zay Mosley, Winter Haven, Alex Sessoms, McKeel, Jordan Lanier, Victory, Trey Jackson, Lakeland, Jason Williams, Bartow, Isaiah Medina, Kathleen, Hudson Dykazin, Santa Fe, Willie Wilson, Discovery, and Quentin Wilson, Victory. So those are Team Washington and Team Toomer. We will post those on the page, of course, tomorrow so y'all can see them. Those will be the young men that'll be participating in the showcase Saturday. We'll play that right before the championship game or the men's alumni tournament. So we feel like we got the grown-ups in there, and then we got the babies in there. And so we put a mix together. So, you know, with us, we always trying to bridge the past to the present and the future here at Polk. So we're just real excited about what we got lined up for this Saturday. So once again, Saturday first game starts at 9:00. You can get your tickets online for Life Promo or Eventbrite. It's been on the page. We'll post it again.
Hey, you just said I'm gonna lose by 10. I got Isaac, Zay, Sessoms. I got 3 of the top 5 players in the county ranking. You weird, Chief. Trey Jackson, Jordan Lanier. This boy weird.
He's sizing you, bro, huh?
Yeah, like I don't think they look because he said LJ and Sebastian. I hope Billy D can control the balls.
Don't worry about that.
I'm not. I just feel like that was a funny insult with the guys that I have. I'm like,
he say 10 plus. Are you talking about sausage cheese? Jimmy Dean? If the Jimmy Dean originator is gonna get Jimmy Dean, is that what you saying, Cheese?
Cap.
Bro, we letting it go over there, boy. Big balls over bad dad, I'm telling you.
Cap.
Oh man. So obviously that's gonna be a good one, man, because you know these two guys are extremely competitive, and so it's gonna all be fun and games to the whistle blow, and nobody want to lose. So all day nobody want to lose. But man, we just real excited. We're real excited about the buzz that we got for this, and about how excited people seem to be to come out and hang out and have a good time. So y'all make sure y'all tap in. Like I say, first game is 9 a.m. Bartow Jenkins. 10 a.m. game is Kathleen Lakeland. The 11 a.m. game, Winter Haven Armandale. High noon, we got Lake Wells and Haines City. And y'all please come out, support the grown men and the babies. Let's just have a good time all day, good vibes, good energy, enjoy each other, fellowship, and start something that hopefully we can continue to, we can do annually, be the first of many. So if nothing else, man, we appreciate y'all. And we'll post these teams on the page, and any updates on the tournament, we'll be sure to let y'all know before Saturday. But other than that,
I got one shout out before we leave, man. Hey, man, shout out to DJ Seekler playing on Tommy Dog at a Kappa convention, bro. That is classic. I got a drink for you. We'll put your name on the list.
Oh man.
We still got you though, bro.
Oh man.
That's legendary. Seekler, legendary. We sure appreciate you.
Oh man. So all right, well. Once again, man, we appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. We don't take it for granted, man. We do appreciate you. And hopefully y'all will be there Saturday. Y'all that can't be there, I know TNJ Network, they working out being there and live streaming it. TNJ, if you're gonna come in and live stream it, brother, we got to make sure we get you on get you on the side though. If you're gonna look at it like that. So I'll inbox you here in a minute. All right. So come rep your school, rep your team, rep your city, rep your area, man, and we'll see y'all in a few days. Till then, man, y'all be safe, man. Polk Hoops. We out, man. Be safe. Thank you.